Time and temperature brought to you by United Community Bank, the bank that's service-built.
While you're in high school, you can take college.
Local, real, everywhere. CBS 46 News at noon starts now.
We begin with breaking news. A crossing guard is dead after she was hit by a car. It happened in Cobb County. Good afternoon. I'm Amanda Davis. The crossing guard was hit around 9 o'clock this morning. It happened in Mableton, right in front of Lindley Middle School. CBS 46's Ayanna Crystal is on the scene for us right now. Ayanna, what more can you tell us?
Amanda, just a horrific scene out here in front of Lindley Elementary School. We have confirmed that crossing guard did die out here in the middle of the road. Now, it happened here on Veterans Memorial Highway. Lanes going westbound are still shut down. As you can see now, police are here investigating the scene. But investigators tell us a driver was traveling westbound and crossed over to the middle lane, and that is when he hit the crossing guard. And it happened just before 9 this morning. During the morning commute, there was heavy traffic. School was just starting at Lindley Elementary School in Mableton. Investigators tell us cars going westbound were stopped, but the red Ford Focus, for whatever reason, was traveling at a high speed and crossed over to the middle lane where the crossing guard was. That driver hit her with high impact, and she died on the scene. Right now, police are still trying to notify her family, so they have not released her name. Now back out live, the car that hit the crossing guard is still out here. There is a wrecker there getting ready to tow that car, but crews had to extricate the driver out of that car, and he was injured and was rushed to Grady Hospital. Now, police tell us they are still investigating why the driver was driving at such a high speed and why he crossed over to that middle lane. Now, we did see that there was an Uber sticker on that windshield, so it's not known at this time if that driver was rushing to pick up. That is the latest right now from Mableton. We'll have more at 4 o'clock. I'm Ayanna Crystal with CBS 46 News.
All right, such a tragic story there. Thank you, Ayanna. New at noon, firefighters are investigating the cause of a fire that damaged a business in Cobb County. Our own Vince Sims shot this video on his way to work this afternoon. It's on Bankhead Highway in Austell. Sims was there even before firefighters arrived. He tells us that the business sells furniture and used appliances. No one was injured.
Well, we're tracking some showers as of right now. We saw some rain earlier on this morning. That rain is moving out, but more of it is moving in, pushing out to the west. There is some shower activity in Alabama, and this rain is going to move in through the afternoon. So don't let your guard down yet. We are going to see more precipitation through the afternoon and evening hours, and that's going to keep temperatures down into the 60s. Right now, they're in the mid 60s. They'll actually fall a little bit into the low 60s, and I expect these showers to continue through around 6 p.m. with just a few showers continuing through the evening. Now stay tuned. We will track the hour by hour, letting you know how long this rain lingers, and we'll have a look ahead to the weekend that's coming up in just a minute. Amanda?
All right, thank you, Ella. We're on top of a developing story that could spell trouble for a lot of Christmas travelers. A computer glitch at American Airlines allowed all of its pilots time off for Christmas. CBS 46's Daniel Wilkerson is at Hartsfield-Jackson with what travelers need to know.
Kiowa Vanderhorst and his wife admit they're a bit nervous, though American Airlines says it's busy working on the issue.
I am somewhat worried. Yes, I am.
The Vanderhorsts are among those traveling American Airlines at Christmas, and this is what they're concerned about. A union rep says a computer glitch that allows American Airlines pilots to bid for time off based on seniority failed to limit requests for the upcoming Christmas travel season. The result? 15,000 flights could be without a captain, a co-pilot, or both.
It's a lot of crazy things nowadays with technology. I've experienced things with my own cell phones.
The airline thought it had come up with a fix. The plan was to pay their pilots 50% more to work the flights not covered, but then the union came out saying it would violate the pilots' contracts. The airline says today they will take care of their pilots and will get customers where they need to go. We checked with travel experts who say American still has time to fix the problem, and travelers should hold off on rebooking through other airlines.
You know, we pay hard money for these tickets. These tickets ain't cheap. So, you know, hopefully they can fix this problem.
At Hartsfield-Jackson, Daniel Wilkerson, CBS 46 News.
And on to politics now. The Atlanta mayoral race overnight. Keisha Lance Bottoms is becoming more transparent about her taxes as she heads toward the runoff election day. She released her tax returns on her website dating back to 2010. Her competitor, Mary Norwood, released her returns earlier this month. Right now, Bottoms is receiving endorsements from 2 labor unions. Our Keith Whitney is at the event, and we'll have more on those unions beginning on our CBS 46 News at 4. Tomorrow is the last day for early voting. The runoff election is next Tuesday, December 5th. Stay with CBS 46 for complete election coverage on air and online at CBS46.com. New developments in the corruption scandal at Atlanta City Hall. The man at the center of the case has reported to prison early. CBS 46 investigative reporter Karen Greer has learned E.R. Mitchell turned himself in to federal authorities last Tuesday, more than a week ahead of his scheduled report date. Mitchell was sentenced last month to 5 years in prison and 3 years of supervised release after pleading guilty to paying $1 million to someone inside Atlanta City Hall to get lucrative city contracts. Mitchell is currently in the Federal Correctional Facility at Maxwell Air Force Base. That's in Montgomery, Alabama. And we're following another developing story, this time in DeKalb County. Another shooting at a busy gas station. This happened at the Chevron on North Hairston Road in Stone Mountain. Now this one sent nearby schools into lockdown, as CBS 46's Adam Harding shows us. One man is fighting for his life while police search for the shooter.
DeKalb County police have since cleared the scene, but this is where that shooting happened. We're told the victim was found shot in the back right between pumps 6 and 7 at this DeKalb County gas station. Let's show you some video from when we first arrived. Here's what police are telling me. They say one man walked up on a man here and shot him in the back. Now, the family members of the victim are here at the gas station talking with us. They tell us the victim is a 21-year-old. He is in surgery right now.
They said he got shot up multiple times. That's the story I heard. But then I seen somebody posted on Instagram, and I'm like, and then 30 minutes later, my sister called me and said he was dead. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what's going on.
And we have confirmed with police that a witness to the shooting, who was actually next to the shooter at the time that those shots rang out, is talking with police at this hour. Now, we should also tell you that this shooting, because the shooter took off, sent some nearby schools in DeKalb County into lockdown. That lockdown has since been lifted. Again, one man in the hospital with gunshot wounds to the back, and the shooter is still on the loose. In DeKalb County, I'm Adam Harding, CBS 46 News.
I want you to take a look at this picture. This man is Ton Din, and he's been charged with rape, false imprisonment, and drug charges. This after being arrested yesterday during a traffic stop. Gwinnett police tell us that Din's girlfriend showed up at a neighbor's house in Beaufort, naked and bound with duct tape after being physically and sexually assaulted for 24 hours. The 39-year-old is being held in the Gwinnett County Jail. We have new details in the sexual assault allegations against Matt Lauer. The disgraced former host of the Today Show released his first public statement since being fired for inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace. The veteran TV journalist says he feels embarrassed and ashamed. CBS News' Laura Podesta has the latest from New York.
Former Today Show host Matt Lauer has broken his silence. The anchor, fired from NBC News over sexual misconduct allegations, released a statement read by former co-host Savannah Guthrie.
There are no words to express my sorrow and regret for the pain I have caused others by words and actions. To the people I have hurt, I am truly sorry. Some of what is being said about me is untrue or mischaracterized, but there is enough truth in these stories to make me feel embarrassed and ashamed.
NBC terminated Lauer's contract after an employee filed a detailed complaint about the anchor. NBC said there was an incident during the 2014 Sochi Olympic Games, and the situation continued after.
He really used his power in these situations.
Both Variety magazine and the New York Times published allegations by additional women in the hours after Lauer's firing. Variety reported he allegedly dropped his pants in front of an employee. And in a separate investigation, a woman told the New York Times Lauer sexually assaulted her in his office in 2001.
According to our sources, it wasn't just low-level employees that had knowledge of Matt Lauer's inappropriate conduct with women. There were also higher-level employees that were aware.
But in a statement, the network said prior to Monday night, current NBC News management was never made aware of any complaints about Matt Lauer's conduct. Lauer co-hosted Today for 20 years. He said in his statement, repairing the damage is now his full-time job. Laura Podesta, CBS News, New York.
Well, this holiday season, we surprised dozens of local families by helping put food on their table, rather. Our surprise squad at it again. That's straight ahead. And we'll tell you where and why residents in one Metro Atlanta community will no longer have to pay a fine when their security alarm goes off. Holiday season is here, and for the CBS 46 Surprise Squad, well, that's just an excuse for them to do what they do best. See how they give several Atlanta families another reason to reflect and give thanks.
The CBS 46 Surprise Squad is sponsored by United Community Bank and the Cochran Law Firm.
I'm Paul Osmond.
And I'm Jennifer Valdez.
We are here at the Kroger on Cascade, and we are here to make people's wishes come true.
Wishes. This is going to be big. We are buying people's groceries, helping them out just in time for the holidays.
I'm so glad to be on the Surprise Squad with you.
Let's go do it.
Let's go.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You should.
I'm very sure.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
We're going to buy all your groceries.
Wow. All right. Thank you.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm Paul Osmond.
I know. Hey, how you doing? We're buying your groceries today.
Whoa. Can you do that?
Yes, I can do that.
Neither do I. I don't have my lipstick on either.
What? Oh, thank you.
Yes, we do dance. No.
Yes.
Oh, my word. Well, thank you.
Are you surprised?
I'm shocked. I'm just shocked. This is unbelievable.
What a great Thanksgiving present.
This is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Let me tell you what these groceries are for. Unbelievable. We're feeding, I own a cafe up the street, and we're feeding the homeless on Thanksgiving Day.
That is awesome. So this makes it that much better.
Yeah, that makes it.
United Community Bank is a community bank, and we're committed to the local community. And this is the perfect time of the year to show our support.
Yeah. So is this your daughter?
Yes.
It's your daughter.
And we was just wondering where the money gonna come from, and I told her I'll use whatever I have for the Thanksgiving dinner. And God sent y'all to us.
That breaks my heart. That makes me so happy.
Well, it's been an incredible experience. The Cochran firm, we value helping others, and we value family. And I feel like this is one of the best times to assist others when they're getting prepared for the holiday season.
Oh, wow. There's so much to be thankful for. Family, friends, and an opportunity like this.
Yeah. And his health, we've been sick this year.
Yeah.
You've been sick? What's been going on?
I'm in need of a kidney, so I'm on the kidney list, but hey, God is good. So so I'm very grateful, very thankful just to be here, and I look forward to everything that's coming my way.
Why is she so special?
Because she's my mom's sister, and she's the closest thing I got to my mom.
Wow, that's nice. What are you thankful for, Auntie?
I'm thankful for all the nieces and nephews and grandchildren, great-grandchildren I have at the beautiful age of 86.
86?
Yes, I am happy and thankful for these years.
I'm thankful for family, absolutely for family. It's one thing you can never replace. And, it's been a rough year. I was diagnosed with diabetes last year, and so it's crazy when health things happen, you think, boy, your life is a little precious. And so there are things that you can't replace, like my mom.
Happy holidays. That's the best gift, right? A daughter like that.
It is. Thank you.
Oh, Mom. I love you.
The CBS 46 Surprise Squad is sponsored by United Community Bank and the Cochran Law Firm.
So much fun making people happy. Remember, you can nominate someone to be honored by the Surprise Squad on our website, cbs46.com.
Certified Atlanta's most accurate forecast for the third year in a row. Now, CBS 46 meteorologist Ella Dorsey.
The skyline of Atlanta shows some clouds creeping in from the west. That's in front of more rain that is headed our way. The sun is short-lived, so get out and enjoy it while you can. It's 69 degrees, but we're going to see temperatures fall when this rain moves in. It's along a disorganized cold front. You can see it pushing through the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, and the southeast. So we're not going to see a whole washout. We're not going to see a defined line of thunderstorms move through. It's just going to be spotty showers. And I think that this rain will move in through the afternoon hours. Our high-res model, this updates every hour, so it's very accurate. It has it moving through Atlanta and Metro between 2, 3, 4 p.m. If you're headed out of the city early, you're probably going to have a wet commute home. Thereafter, it pushes off to the east, reaches Athens around 6, and then we begin to dry out with just isolated showers likely through the remainder of the day. So early afternoon, maybe early evening is when to expect the majority of that rainfall, but we are going to see mostly cloudy skies hang out through the rest of the day today. Again, this low pressure system and cold front, it moves through tonight, but guess what happens? It stalls out to our west and south. What that does is it keeps a little bit of cloud cover in our area on Friday, and then those clouds build back in for your Saturday. So we're not going to see a big shot of cold air move in, but we aren't actually going to see much sunshine through the end of the week as well. Average high for this time of year, 58 degrees tomorrow. Again, still very mild, mid to upper 60s, and same thing on Saturday. Maybe just a little bit cooler temperatures in the low 60s with mostly cloudy skies, maybe some drizzle on Saturday as well. If you are headed to the SEC championship game, you're going to be pre-gaming outside. You're not going to see a big range of temperatures through the morning. You don't need the winter coat, but it is going to be mild. I'd recommend a light jacket. Temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. By kickoff, we're seeing at 62 degrees. Maybe some drizzle possible through the early afternoon, but by the time the game kicks off, we should see a little bit of sunshine. So a great forecast to hopefully watch. I'm a dog, so hopefully to watch the Dogs get a W. Either way, it's going to be a great game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. After Saturday, sunshine returns very mild through the first couple days of December, but a big cold front will move through on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, and that is going to bring much cooler air into our area. You can see a high of 54 on Wednesday. Highs will struggle to make it to the 50s through the remainder of next week. So enjoy this mild weather while it's here, because it's not going to last for much longer. Amanda?
All right, Ella, thanks. Well, many people are getting ready for the SEC championship game this weekend. So are Atlanta police. When we come back, we'll tell you how they're getting ready to keep you safe. And here's what's coming up tonight on CBS 46 at 8 o'clock. It's The Big Bang Theory, followed by Young Sheldon. At 9 o'clock, Mom, followed by Life in Pieces. Then at 10, it's SWAT. And get everything you need to know before going to bed on CBS 46 News at 11.
Tonight's primetime lineup is sponsored by McDonald's. Don't miss McDonald's new Buttermilk Crispy Tenders. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Extra security is being installed ahead of Saturday's SEC championship game between Georgia and Auburn at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Atlanta police officers in the downtown area will work 12-hour shifts. Officers who are normally off on Saturday will be on the job instead. Police tell us that some of those officers will be undercover, mingling with the crowds. Stay tuned to CBS 46. We'll have complete coverage for Saturday's game. And of course, you can watch it right here on CBS 46. And now to a story that homeowners in one Metro Atlanta community might be happy to hear. City leaders in Brookhaven will no longer make homeowners, or business owners for that matter, pay a fine when their security alarm goes off accidentally. CBS 46's Rebecca Schramm did some research and found out why the city is shifting that burden elsewhere.
The more homes are equipped with security alarms, the more often the alarms go off when you don't want them to. Just ask Margaret Panther of Brookhaven.
I've been guilty myself of having false alarms.
We estimate that we spent $200,000 of police department resources chasing false alarms.
All across Metro Atlanta, local police agencies are getting sick and tired of their officers responding to a home or business alarm, only to find out that it was operator error. In the city of Brookhaven, last month alone, residential alarms were at the top of police calls. Not far behind, commercial alarms, and more than 98% of them were false alarms. So how do you get those numbers down? Burke Brennan is a spokesman for the city of Brookhaven.
When we study other municipalities, we've learned that finding homeowners doesn't really bring down the number of false alarms. However, finding alarm companies can cut it upwards of 50%.
The reasoning is if you find the alarm company, it forces that company to improve its communication with its customers. So, starting in January, Brookhaven will follow Sandy Springs' lead and find security companies, not homeowners or business owners, whenever there's a false alarm.
I think it's great because anything that'll help free up the policemen for true crimes, I think is a benefit to the whole community.
The security companies will get 2 free passes for false alarms for each address. After that, the city of Brookhaven will fine the company anywhere from $25 to $250, depending on how many times it happens. In Brookhaven, Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.
The CBS 46 Bulldog learned that thousands of U.S. veterans suffering from traumatic brain injuries are not getting the follow-up testing they urgently need. And many of them may have been misdiagnosed by unqualified doctors. Join us tonight at 11 for investigative reporter Jonathan Carlson's special report, Untested Vets. Well, some great news for a college student whose biology rap video went viral. Ahead, the major deal he just landed with a popular TV show. Good news for this Morehouse student we introduced you to earlier this month. Julian Turner's viral video rapping about science earned him extra credit. Well, a longtime children favorite, Sesame Street, has invited Turner and his 15-year-old brother, who helped him produce that. They asked him to produce a film for Sesame Street. It'll air next year.
Amazing. What you guys didn't just see is Amanda dancing to that. That was awesome. Okay, one last look. There is rain moving in, so get ready for it. It's going to be pretty showery through the afternoon. Don't even know if that's an adjective, but I just used it as one.
All right, grab the umbrella. Thanks for joining us for CBS 46 News at noon. The Young and Restless is next. We'll be back here in the morning at 4:30 a.m. See you then.